guys? It's DGC Garage here, back with another video. I'm going to be starting a new series on my YouTube channel, and it's going to be seeing how far I can flip this truck. So this is my 1994 Ford F-150. It's got the 5.8 liter 351 Windsor. 4x4, unfortunately it's automatic, but I don't really plan on keeping it. So I am going to try and flip this and make some money, and then keep going, keep buying stuff, and keep flipping it. So my end goal by March 25th, 2024 is going to be a house. So if I can get this truck to a down payment, I will be very happy. So as I said, it's got the 351 Windsor in it, and it has 341,000 kilometers. The body doesn't look half bad for it. Now, obviously, it's got the normal rust spots, and front fenders going. The doors aren't half bad, but the non-opening doors, there's a dent in this one, crusted out. Cab corners and rockers are trashed, and then box side's pretty disgusting. But it's on 31s, factory wheels, but it's got a good stance, especially for a 4x4. It makes it look a whole lot nicer. It's got a couple issues here and there that I've sorted out, like the battery terminals were rusted out, and the bolts to tighten them down were stripped, but I'm pretty happy with what I paid for it. $500 for a running and driving truck. Now, I've been driving it for the past 2 weeks just as a daily because all my other vehicles are down, but I'm posting it up tonight. So I cleaned it up, took it to the car wash, cleaned the engine bay, vacuumed the whole inside, which I'll insert clips of everything I've done and just do a voiceover. But I'm going to be posting it on Kijiji. Not going to tell you how much, just because I think it'll be good for the next video to show you how much I got for it, and you guys can be surprised, or maybe not. I don't know. But for $500, I'm really thinking that I can make a hell of a lot of money on this truck. There's no leaks. Doesn't burn oil, doesn't burn coolant. It's a pretty solid vehicle. So just did this quick little video, and I'll insert the ones of me cleaning it. But yeah, I'll show the inside. So this is the inside. It's not half bad for 300,000 or 350,000 kilometers, which I'm assuming is, I don't know, 290 miles. I live up in Canada, so we don't run it off that. But just so you know, I'm not lying. 342,000. Somebody put in a double din Sony, which looks all right, but they had to cut all of the trim to make it work. And I'm trying my best to not spend any money on this truck. So the only thing that I've done is change the battery terminals, which you'll see in a clip coming up. And somebody had stolen the hub covers on the driver's side, so I just went to Pick and Pull, grabbed the new one. It cost me $8. Same with the driver's side door panel. There is a crack, and there was no clean ones at Pick and Pull, unfortunately, but I did find the speaker guard, which is right there, so I'll be putting that in tomorrow and have it all done before I sell it. So I got 2 rules for this challenge. That's the deadline, no later. I'm not pushing it any further than March 25th, 2024. And that's because it's my birthday. I still live at home, and I want to get out. Can't be turning 21 years old, able to drink in the States, and still live with mommy and daddy. That's no good. And the second rule is no outside money. So I spent $500 on this truck. I have no money. I've got no problem putting money into a vehicle to fix it up, but I will not add money on top of a trade or a sale. So if somebody wants to trade me there, I don't know, Honda Civic, but they want $500 on top, yeah, it's not happening. However, if I go buy another vehicle, let's say this sells for $2,000, I get $2,000, and there's somebody who wants to sell a vehicle for $1,500, then I'll keep the $500 and then trade it with $500 on top. So there's just no outside money added. That's the only 2 things that I got, and I think I'm gonna go pretty far. I got nothing to lose on this. Like $500, who cares? So I'll try and keep you posted on sales and builds, I should say. So I'm a mediocre mechanic. I'm an even worse auto body guy. I don't feel comfortable just scraping off all the rust and slapping some Bondo on it and sell it off to some idiot. That's not fair. I don't want to be responsible for that. So I think this one's a little too far gone to make the body clean. I've seen a couple of these go for $6-7 grand Canadian, but that's with zero rust. And the amount of money I'd spend on patch panels and then plus my time to weld them in, it's just not worth it. Not worth it to make that a couple extra bucks on top. Whereas I could maybe sell it to a high school kid or somebody who wants just a beater truck, doesn't mind the rust because it's mechanically sound. So, yeah. Engine bay. As you can see, the new terminals I put on, the old ones, the threads weren't stripped out. It was just the bolts were rounded off, so they couldn't tighten them down on the posts, and it gave me a poor connection. Sometimes it wouldn't start, wouldn't charge. So this is the overall condition of the engine bay. A little crusty, but for 350,000 clicks, it's not half bad. Here's the inside. This is before I cleaned it. Carpet was pretty crusty. The seals, not terrible, but just grime. Like, there's nothing concerning. There was no tears or burns in the carpet or the seats, but it was just gross, almost neglected in a sense. Like the dash was dusty. Yeah, there's so that was passenger side on the rear. Here's the driver's side. Obviously more wear because you're always sitting in it, but yeah, like it wasn't in terrible condition. It just needed a good clean. After about 15 minutes of just light cleaning, restored all the plastics in there, made it look brand new. I think it looks pretty good for how old and the wear. This is the inside after wiping it down, cleaning the carpets, vacuuming. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's an old truck, and like, it's older than me. So I had no gripes with the inside. I think that was the #1 selling factor of this truck. So the truck is sold. It was sold to a buddy of mine. I didn't take a loss. I could have got a lot more on Facebook. I had a couple offers, but I promised the truck to him, and I still came out on top. So I tripled my money off of that F-150, and I did nothing to it, minus the $16 I spent on terminals and the $8 I spent at the junkyard for the hub cover and the speaker guard. So now we're on to the next project, and we got a whole lot more money to spend. $100 on the truck and $24 in parts to fix her up. Sold it for $1,500 to a buddy. Total profit of $974.